YouTube, this is Stephanie. I'm going to give you a little update on how my Filofax is doing and a quick review of the two highlighters I had shown you guys in one of my last videos. So, sorry guys, I should have been more well prepared. Ooh, oh god. This is like my fourth time trying to film this video. It's been a while. So here's my Malden. It's looking pretty hectic. I just kind of fixed it up a little bit just now. This pen here, this multicolor pen by Mead, is usually in this pocket, the zipper pocket. I usually don't carry money in here. This is just money for my Metro Pass. I put it in here until I buy my Metro Pass every month. I have one of these pen loops, but I didn't want to, it's adhesive, but I didn't want to use the adhesive, so I just slid it in between this flag holder and the Filofax business card, and I just hold this small pen in here, like so, and you can tell when I close it up, it doesn't make that big a difference. Actually, all the thickness is coming from this area here. And this pen here is just clipped on there. And this way I can carry as much stuff as possible. And then this highlighter, which is great for Filofaxes because it's not liquid, it's pencil, that just goes through the loop and it fits perfectly in there. So this is my dashboard. It's looking kind of hectic right now. I'm keeping these recurring flags in here under the flyleaf to keep them protected because I'm not using them at the moment. I just don't have time to even think about that stuff at this time. I have a reminder to myself here and my priorities for this weekend and just a list of questions that I have to do from a textbook. So, there's a couple things that I changed with my diary. The first thing is I've added a month on 2 pages again. Now, what I decided to do, because I have such a hard time printing these out all the time, is I printed them out so that it's 1 month on one side and 1 month on the other side, and this month is May. So when I am finished with this month, I can flip them over and put them where May starts. That way I can use them for 2 months, and then in May I can print out another 2 months for the next following months. So this I have color-coded. Each color is a different class, and these are just tasks that I need to complete for that month. So this is next week. Last week is kind of boring because first week I had a lot of stuff to do, and then, the first day, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday I left blank because I wrote all my tasks down on this sheet of paper for the week and the weekend as well. So I'm working on this list rather than trying to fit all that in these little boxes. The next thing that I've changed in here is my school section. I cut up an old duotang that was kind of roughed up and made a flyleaf out of it. Then I decided I needed a pocket here for these little notes that I always make to myself. So I just cut up another piece and taped it on here. I might take off the tape and glue it. I just didn't want to glue it if it wasn't going to work out. So, but it works very well and holds this in very well. I'm really proud of myself for this, actually. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. I have some due dates and sheets about my ISUs. Here's a bunch of notes on TED Talks that I've been watching for school. Then I have my list section, which hasn't changed at all. finances, which hasn't changed at all. Then I have this right tab, which is just where I jot down notes when I get inspiration on stuff that I can write about. And this last tab, which I haven't actually added a tab to, is for my Sudoku puzzles and logic puzzles, I guess, brain teasers and stuff for when I get bored on the bus. Okay, so the last time I had given you guys an update, I had shown you that I bought these two highlighters. The first was this. I bought them both because I wanted a new highlighter that was inkjet safe. So that both of these are, and they both perform really well. But this one here by Faber-Castell is 100% better than this one. And I'll show you why. Pardon me. So they both do a very good job of not smudging on inkjet paper, but this here actually is an example of the gel, and when I go like this, you can see that it smudges, and this is with pencil. So, and it does the same thing with ink from an inkjet. And the pencil does not do that. So that's one problem I have with it. And this, like, I like it. It's a lot cheaper, but it's also a lot sloppier as well. You can't be as precise with it just because the tip is so fat. So that kind of sucks, especially for someone who has perfectionist issues. And this one you can be a lot more precise with because it's just a pencil crayon. So, to compare, this one is $4.95 depending on where you go, and this one is $2.95 again depending on where you go. So I definitely would say that this is worth it. This one is more bang for the buck. This one is sufficient if you're not too picky about precision and sloppiness. So that is my review of those two highlighters. I do enjoy both of them. I've been using this one just for stuff that I don't care about the neatness of. So yeah, that is everything for today's video. Please comment, subscribe, like, criticize. I appreciate all forms of feedback. Thank you very much. Have a good one, guys.